to another episode of Kingdom Women Talk, where today we're going to be talking about, what are we talking about?
Disrupted plans.
Disrupted plans.
Yes.
Is that a blessing?
We may not feel like it is.
That's why I'm asking. I'm asking for a friend. Is that a blessing?
We may not feel like it is when it's disruption going on.
Okay, I
And
just
we have our mindset on something and we done mapped it all out.
Okay, I just wanted to make
And-
sure my feelings were my feelings.
Yeah. Especially if you are a planner and I'm a planner.
You are a
So,
planner?
and I do want it to go the way
I
that
didn't
I've
think you were
planned
that
it.
meticulous down to the.
I do want it to go the way that it's planned, but the Bible tells me in Proverbs 19:11, many plans are in a man's mind,
Whoa.
but it is the Lord's purpose for him that will stand, be carried out
Not in the mind.
in the mind.
So you think you know what you're doing?
You think you know what you're doing.
The plans are in the mind. That's a mic drop moment.
Well, don't they begin with a thought?
They do. They do begin with a thought. And
I guess the Lord said it, and let it stay that. Nobody
What
told
thought?
you to be thinking. Don't be thinking too hard.
Y'all, but we even take it further. We write them out. We do our name. I'm not against vision boards. We do our vision boards. We have our goals, our lifeline stretch goals, our
We done mapped out the
I do-
kids' lives, everything. Yes, we do. You are correct.
We do. And I'm not saying that we should not have a focus area of where we're headed in the direction that we're going, but please make sure you petition the Lord and
Yeah.
include him in those plans, because
Yeah.
ultimately what's going to occur for you in your life is going to be his plan.
It is. Yes, it is. And it's nothing wrong with making your heart's desire
No,
known.
it's not.
It's nothing wrong.
But don't get so locked down on it.
That's the piece, Sheila. Don't get locked down on it.
And y'all know us as women, we are good for it by
Yes.
this age, I want to be married. By this age, I want to
Hello?
have
I
children.
don't know about that.
That finance is on his way.
He
He's
is
coming.
He been
on
coming,
his
coming, Sheila.
Ah,
He's coming.
Oh, what was that? Was that a celebratory
no,
moment?
that was like, whew. When he come, Lord, yeah, all right, he coming.
You got to be excited about that
No.
thing. He coming. He
Well,
coming.
Sheila, what was that?
She just got back here. Where was he supposed to go?
Well, I was here for 2 whole years.
He was being prepared.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I's back now. He defined it, and please don't let it take long.
Okay.
All right.
Amen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But are we open to really allow the Lord to have his way in our life, for real?
We should be, because he's going to have his way
He
regardless.
is.
Yes.
And we need to stay out of it, because all we doing
It's
is causing
prolonging it.
ourselves, causing
Disappointment.
ourselves
Yeah.
disappointment, spending money we ain't have,
Right.
getting ourselves all excited.
We're doing a lot.
We're just busy.
Yeah, we are.
We're so busy we don't hear the Lord throughout the whole step telling us, I didn't say do that.
But sometimes I think, Sheila, we kind of want, you know what I'm saying? You kind of envision certain things and you kind of want things to map out that way. That we do put it in motion and we want God to co-sign it
Mm-hmm.
on that back end.
We sure do, find your name right there, Lord.
We want him to co-sign it, but I think, I don't know, y'all. I think the older you get, you kind of get to a place like, God, I ain't making no more plans because I done seen the rug snatched up from underneath me.
Yeah.
Hey,
And you get tired of looking foolish, because you made these plans and you told everybody how they're going to turn out.
Mhm.
Your hype people is back there hyping you up.
and God
then
closed every door.
every door.
Shut it.
Even your hype people going,
God has a way
Yeah,
of
he
making it
does.
known that he is still God.
Yes.
And I think the biggest way is through the plans that we make. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know whoever told us that we were in control of even our own lives. When we get that, I think that's the turning point in our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because we talk about it, we don't own nothing, but we never talk about, you don't even own the destiny for your life. It's already
Yeah.
pre-planned.
But
Right?
in the last 20 years, 20, maybe 25 years, that's been the push. Control your destiny. You are in charge of your destiny. The law of attraction came out. The book, The Secret, then the movie, and there's been so many things, even with our vision boards,
Yeah.
they're not looked at as like when we had our event. Pray about what you want to put
Yes, on
on your
that
vision
vision.
board.
Yes.
Because if it doesn't align with God, it's not going to happen. You can't want this man right here, but he already belongs to someone else.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You want this house because your sister, your cousin, your somebody has one like that, and you're envious of them.
Right.
You can't have a contrite spirit
Yeah. Come on now.
and set goals and make plans
That's
on
right.
a contrite spirit.
Yes. Yes.
So if when you lay your desires before God, or say, this is what I'm a plan, and I'm gonna work here, and I'm gonna work here for so many years, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have 1.5 kids. What is 1.5 kids?
We do.
One and a half kids.
Yeah, well,
We do. I
either
guess-
it's a kid or it's not. It's two
Right?
kids or it's one kid. But 1.5.
One and a half. What is
Right.
that?
Somebody's child is gonna be your child on the low.
Right.
You know what?
So you marry somebody who already have children?
Right,
Is that
I
the
guess.
0.5?
I
Because
don't
y'all
know.
gonna split them? I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
But we can't do that and not expect God to disrupt it.
Yeah.
Not expect God disrupts plans of those who are, I would say, those who have an ear for Him. But if you don't have an ear for Him, go and make your plans. They may come through and they may not. If they come through, it had nothing to do with you. You think
Yeah.
they did, but it didn't.
That's interesting that you say that, Sheila. God disrupt the plans of those who have an ear for Him. Because it's not that He's not concerned about you, but you're not on the team yet. You're not part of the sheepfold yet, right?
Yeah.
He said, my sheep know my voice. So then you're not part of that yet. So then you're right. It's like, go on, do you. I'm here when you're ready. Because I'm now focused on the ones who have said yes to me. And the ones that have said yes to me, those are the ones that I need to make sure that they're moving
Yes.
according to how destiny is aligned. That's really good. I don't think that we kind of look at it from that perspective, because you're right. People like, oh, I made my plans, and everything that I said was going to happen, I made it happen because it's the I did. But nobody talks about what did it take for you to make that happen, right?
Yeah.
Or what kind of high water and low valleys did you had to walk through to make that happen? And for what? Just to say, I did that? Well, I don't want to I did that.
Yeah.
I want a God, you did it.
Yes.
That's what I
yes.
want.
Yes.
I want a God, you did it, because that way I know I'm protected. I'm provided for. I know that I'm in the will of God. And I think that becomes the moment is when we can say, I really want the will of God.
Yeah.
And then I'm okay with you snatching the rug out. Because I'm like, oh, that must have not been the will of God.
Yes.
It's just a reminder. Put it before me, before you put it in action.
Yeah. I think when that rug is snatched, like, I feel like that's a time where we really have to tap into our prayer
Yes.
life with the Lord to really hear
Yes.
Him, because we could have missed a mark, somewhere in, ironing out those plans that we have.
Yes.
And so it's intentionally reaching out to the Lord and cultivating worship so that you are clearly hearing Him and going along the path that it is that He has for you, because His plan, his path for you is much better.
It is much better. And also, I think along those same lines, there's growth in that redirection. And so we should welcome that. Right. I think that's another thing that I think should be part of our prayer life. God, as I navigate through this life, if I'm off kilter, put me back on the straight and narrow, right? Because who wants to get 5 miles up the road to find out that you've been off course for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Right. Nobody wants that. You shouldn't want that because that's a lot of rework, a lot of do
That's
over,
right.
right? You got to go back. You got to start from
is.
scratch. So I think that should be part of our prayer norm every single day, which is, God, if I'm off kilter, put me on back on center. If I've fallen off or leaning out of destiny, put me back, right? Because
Yeah.
let the time be short that we're out of sync, not
Yeah.
you get to the point where you're like, I'm really just not hearing God.
Mm-hmm.
And then through prayer, fasting,
Yeah.
laying before God, you find out, well, you know what? The last 6 months you've been doing your own thing.
Yeah.
That's the shocker piece of it. And so then it becomes, well, then where do I begin? Where do I begin?
Yeah.
But you got to have a healthy, I would say a healthy relationship and a healthy desire to want to do the will of the Father. And that
Definitely
takes
so.
time to accept. I mean, not that we have time to accept, but this flesh, it takes a moment to accept the will of the Father over the desires of the flesh.
Yeah.
Because I've been fleshly longer than I've been saved.
Yes.
So that flesh is going down hard.
And I was just thinking along the lines of we should welcome a disruption
We should.
because God never changes. We do. And sometimes we can get so focused on the destination that we miss all the attractions along the way.
And how about all of the warning signs along
Yeah,
the way?
stop, slow down.
Right. It's
Yeah.
when the
Speed
rug
limit
gets
25.
snatched up out underneath us, then we start thinking back. Well, you know what? That's probably why that lady ain't never called me back. And I done called her 15 times and called her friend.
Yeah,
Or
because we ignore it because we pushing our plan.
we're pushing our own agenda.
Yeah.
We're like, it's coming to pass.
Yeah.
We're going to do this.
Oh, this is getting done. You know,
Right.
and it's like, okay, you got to come up with $2,500. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna come up with it. You know, that door I thought was open, they changed their mind in the middle of it.
Yeah.
We've been in conversation for a month, and they just up and decided no, they don't want to work with me no more. Those disruptions, those little hiccups
Setbacks
along
and
the
hiccups,
way,
yep.
those are the red flags that the Lord is throwing down. That this ain't the plan that I have for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we see those red flags sometimes as haters. Just trying to stop me. Right? We don't look at them as positives, right? Because when God is closing these doors and creating these obstacles and putting people in the way to stop and halt and all of that, we don't see those as positives. We see them as another challenge I have to overcome.
Yeah.
Here she come with this. Now I got to overcome this. I got to find a way around that. Really, the lesson today is pause.
Yeah.
What the scripture say? Selah.
Yeah. Think about it.
Think about it.
Think
right?
about it.
Think about it. That's a good moment. That's a good place to pray.
Yeah.
And know that, like you said earlier, why does your plans have to be a sprint? I mean, in 5 years, I'm going to be hopefully alive.
right. right.
So if your plans work out and you're still around, that was God's intent.
Absolutely.
But
sure
if
enough.
they don't work out and you're still alive, that was God's intent.
Absolutely.
So we need to look at things like it's not so cut and dry. Either they have to happen in this time frame, or we failed somehow. Well,
I think that's it, Sheila. I think you hit that bell. That's the ding, 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 ding. I think we're looking at it as we failed. If this doesn't happen, we failed. If I can't get this to work or go through, then we failed. I think we look at it as a failure, not necessarily as a reroute.
right.
Right? Which means that we have to really be discerning we have to be discerning, because it could be a failed plan because it's just a failed plan, right? It's just, that was some nonsense,
Right.
and it just and or it could,
So thank God that it
right?
did fall-
Tell the Lord
fail.
thank you,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
But then it could have been a message of reroute. So we got to be discerning in that to understand, well, what do I need to gather for this? But instead, I think sometimes we see the reroute, we see the failed message, and we jump back into planning mode, right?
Yep.
Because they still say, what is it saying? When you fail to plan, you fail. You
plan
plan
to fail.
Plan to fail. Well, that ain't what Jesus say.
No.
No,
That's
not.
That's not what he's saying. So it's those types of isms that also get us amped up and in trouble with the Lord.
Yep.
Get us amped up and in trouble for the Lord. Some of us got notebooks for everything. I mean, we just in trouble. I'm thinking about my desk at home now. In trouble.
We definitely do. So, I mean, I would just admonish everyone in your walk to make sure that you're including the Lord in your plans, even as futuristic things are coming about, you know. And we do try to plan financially. We try to plan, you know, our life as far as
We
education,
do.
the next career goal, and
Yes,
those
we
type
do.
things, you know, that we're praying and seeking the Lord in all of those areas, because He will not steer you wrong.
He will not.
He will not steer you wrong.
And jobs are assignments.
They are, but I don't. Everybody don't see it like that.
They are assignments.
It's their career goal. They're working in their field they went to college for, and you know that's it. All worked out.
15 years down the road, we're gonna have to
What-
let you
yeah,
go.
and then the Lord's plan
Right.
prevails.
Right.
You know,
Or then they get laid off, and then they sit back and they go, well, where I'm really passionate about is this, this, and this. And I just didn't do anything about it because I didn't know how. So I went into that career choice. When the Lord was telling you all you had to do was seek me and I'll show you how to go about it.
yeah,
15 years ago,
you're right, Sheila. You are right.
you worked a job for 15 years that you complained about.
Right.
Yep.
The whole time. You didn't feel seen the whole time. You felt underpaid. You were never home in enough time to attend any kind of family events.
Right.
And the only reason why you're not there still is because they let you go. And now you are saying, you know, all along, I should have been doing what my heart's desire is, whatever that is. That's not your heart's desire. That's the plan that God had for you. You just
Absolutely.
ignored it.
Yes.
You're
So
right.
we cannot ignore, the same way you can't ignore the traffic signals, we cannot afford to ignore the plans of God and the warnings that come along with it. We got to be open to those things. And I hope that we're
Absolutely.
spiritually mature to be able to do that. You know, that's my prayer, that we're spiritually mature to be able to do that. I do know it takes some time to get there because we want what we want.
Yeah.
But after a few reroutes, I hope we can get to a place where we're like, okay, Lord, your will be done.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
You know, your will be done.
Absolutely.
And then understand. Because if not, prepare for the disruptions. I'm sorry. Or maybe not sorry.
It's the truth.
It's the will of the Father.
Yes.
Right? We thank y'all for joining us today for another episode of Kingdom Women Talk. Disruptions are necessary, especially when we're off kilter. Give that some thought. Until next time, we are Kingdom Women Talk. Be blessed.
Bye.